Hello there. So I got all my chores done back at the campground, day use area, a little slower. So I am out hiking in the park. We're at the Pine Bluff parking area, trailhead, one of them. We're going to go for a hike, look for trash, see if there's anything out there that shouldn't be out here so I can report it to the rangers. And yeah, let's take a walk. Today is a pretty day to be out hiking. It's right around 41, 42 degrees. The sun is out, so quite a bit of blue skies. That's nice. Winds are going to come up today. That's one thing. There's a front coming through. Hey, good news. I've already backed off how cold it's going to be in the last video. I said it was going to be like lows of 18. It's only supposed to be lows of around 21, 22. So win. But today's a beautiful day. Winds haven't hit yet. And there's lots of these trails I've not been on. I've been out here. I didn't think I'd ever been out here, but I guess I have many years ago. But a lot of these trails I've never hiked for sure. So, including this one. Let's go explore. Coming up to Trail 401 off of Trail 25. And it drops down a little bit. That's down to the Deep Creek area. And it really drops down. At some point, we will be down at the Deep Creek area and show you what that's like. A little clearing over here by the power lines, so let's take a look. Yeah, she drops down a bit. You got out there, you got Spokane River, that little bit of water you can see. Beautiful day.
I've been chasing mountains I can't climb, holding out for heroes in the night. I find myself here in the dark. We learn to fight and learn who we are, but I am raised up to face the stars, full of light. And we are wild like a river, wild like the fire in your veins makes you shiver. And I chase the winter out of my mind like the dark in the distance. Wild, we are wild. Standing at the edge of a great sea. Sometimes it takes all you got to believe that you are whole here in the dark. We learn to fight when we fall apart, but we are raised up to face the stars, endless light. And we are wild like a river, wild like the fire in your veins makes you shiver. And I chase the winter out of my mind like the dark in the distance. Wild, we are wild. Can't hold me back, can't pin me down. Can't stop the truth from ringing out. Light up the dark makes you shiver, and I chase the winter out of my mind like the dark in the distance. Why? We are wild. We are wild. We are
So This road that comes through here is West Carlson Road. Not too much further that way. It goes into Spokane County land, but it is taken care of by the state parks. Most likely, eventually, that land will be handed over to the state parks. So, and there are trails and everything that go through there. So, that's also more land that at some point, most likely, will be added to Riverside State Park and add more to the acreage. We could go through there. That's not a problem. On the other side of it, it goes back into Riverside State Park land, but we're going to head this way. Not too bad. I'm a little over a couple miles in, 2.25 or somewhere around there. I can check my tracker, but don't feel like it right now, but around there. And this is the first piece of trash I've found so far. Not found any structures that shouldn't be here. Not seen any wildlife either, which it's just really quiet in the forest, besides the wind through the trees. Not even hearing much of any birds or anything, but still fantastic. And so glad that this is the only piece of trash I've found so far. Let's move along. This view we saw down below, I'm up a little higher now. Spokane River. Let me zoom in. That concrete structure there, that's 9 Mile Dam. Still a beautiful day. The winds are starting to pick up. So at the end of it, 3.65 miles, just a little hike, 580 foot elevation gain and loss. Did not find any fire pit structure out there in that time. That's kind of a bummer. We'd like to find it and dismantle it, but it is not an active camp is what we were told. So without coordinates and more exact information, there's so much vast land here, it's kind of hard to figure out, but giving it a try. I might come out here and hike some more, go in a different direction. There's still other trails I haven't hiked out here. It was a beautiful hike. Didn't see any wildlife, but saw a lot of beauty, tons of beauty, great views. And yeah, I'm gonna move along, head back to camp. All right, I'm back out at the Pine Bluff area, going along the trails, looking for trash, anything that shouldn't be here, and checking things out. Let's continue on today's walk. So in a previous video, I was showing a little bit about the ORV, but we didn't have an ORV or vehicle to drive in there. But this overlooks the view. We were kind of standing up along that edge there. But from where I'm hiking, it goes way over there in the view. So there's more of the ORV area. So I did find a structure and remnants of a old fire pit. Took some pictures, sent it to the ranger, my supervisor, and gave coordinates so they can do what they got to do about it. But I'm still continuing on in this area. There's lots of trails still, places I haven't been, and see if there's anything else out here that needs attention. It is a little chilly this morning. 29 degrees when I got up. About 6 a.m. Still a little frosty. There's still a little bit of ice in spots on the trail, but no wind. It is overcast, so not much sun. Still a great day to be out in the park. All right, so that was 3 miles of walking, hiking. Holy cow. And only found that one structure. Got that sent in to the ranger. There was no trash around that structure. That's great. I only found one little piece of trash on my walk. And I showed you kind of the backside of 9 Mile Dam previously. We're going to go down to the dam. That's not part of the park, but the park is all around that edge of that dam, and it's still neat to see. So get buckled up, and let's take a drive over there. It's a short drive. It won't take long. All right, we made it. I told you it was a short drive. So we're right here at the 9 Mile Historic Cottage area. There's some interpretive signs, and we'll take a look at this 9 Mile Dam. And it's a pretty neat little area. It is historic. Again, not part of the state park, but it's right here on the edge. And this isn't all about the park. It's about the area. So let's go check it out. I'll pause on this a little bit so you can read the information on the 9 Mile Dam cottages if you wish. But that's the cottages. And I think one of them's gone, if I remember right what it said. Neat brick houses and structures. All right, let's go take the short little walk. And again, some more information. This 9 Mile Dam development was constructed between 1906 and 1908. And again, I look at the back side of these historic cottages and their garages. Well, let's come up here and take a look. Another sign. And right now the spillways are closed, but there's a lot of water going through the pump house generator house. That's quite a current there. I don't know, probably can detect how fast that's flowing. But we're going to go walk over to this bridge over here where we can get a better view. Let's go take a look. All right. Let's get out here just a little bit further. That's pretty good. Zoom in a little. Whoa, you're going to focus? Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Yep, 9 Mile Dam. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing more of the park, the dam, and just different areas. We'll take you on more areas of the state park for sure. There's a lot more to see. If you like this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, really appreciate you subscribers. Thank you to those that have subscribed. Really grateful for that. And till then, you all take care now.